Hey there, this is Mr. Shablagu doing game 15. We're going against Colt City in a home game. Now, let's see, what have they had for... Oh, dang, it looks like a lot of their... Well, only 3 of their players are getting tired. Let's see how they're looking. So, oh, they're in relegation spot. So they've only had 1 draw and 13 losses, so they're not doing too great. Who's coming in then in the next one? Looks like Shooting Stars. Shooting Stars or Anchorman. One of those two. Bootstrap's not doing too bad either. Alright. So, we're going to go ahead and start it off. I had Arujo instead of Galliard in the back left midfield, and then De Winter and Shipper starting off. Of course, I had my normal formation. Instead of Hoffer, though, I'm going to have Grant start off. And then what we're going to do... I'm going to go right there. No, actually, no. Go right there. Then we're going to go balanced. And then players to watch out for. It's just going to be Karen, Blasco, and I guess Pastor. They have 4 defenders. They have a couple of season jumping and season toughness, so we'll see how we do. Alright, so 31% chance for Colt City to win, 26% chance for a draw, and 43% chance for us to win. They are in 6th place, we are in 1st place. And then Bruce Lewis, he's got C in toughness, technique, and jumping. Tried saying jumping and toughness at the same time. Alright, Arujo going for a cross, but Marchell heads it away. Oh no, it was a shot. Alright, Campos over to Pastor. Fujirito going for a chip shot, I think. But Burrito's able to see through it. Marchell, Pastor. Alright, Fujirito. Roth clears it. De Winter passing it over to the wing. Shipper's not able to grab it. DeVille clears it. Squardo grabs it. De Winter goes for a great through pass over to Nicholas. Anybody there to take it? Grant is going for a shot. Hits the keeper. Pastor clears it. Munoz on the counter, passing it over to the wing of Fredgerito. Over to their left, but Nicholas clears it. Shipper passing it over to Ziegler. Goes for a shot, but first Lewis is able to grab it. Alright, De Winter, Shipper. Long pass over to Ziegler, but Nesterov heads it away. Fredgerito passes it back to Marchell over to the wing, but Shipper clears it. Bossard kicks it away for our throw-in on their side. Alright, Shipper goes for a cross over to the middle. Marchell clears it. Squardo passes it over to Winter. De Winter goes for a shot, hits the crossbar. Grant crossing it over to Ziegler, but gets nudged out of the way, so it's out for a goal kick. Let's see how everybody else is doing. Arctic Storm's already... That's crazy. They're already losing against Arctic Storm. Hasn't even been 30 minutes. Alright, Shipper. Who's outside? Shipper is, yep. Makes sense. Alright, Bossard passing it over to Minos. Arujo with the steal. Passes it over to Shipper. Through pass to Nicholas. Can he cross it? Does so. Arujo with the shot, hits the keeper. It's out for a corner kick. Nicholas to take it. Hits the crossbar. He tries to go for it again. They clear it away. It's out for our throw-in. All right, Ziegler goes for a shot attempt, but it just hits the top netting, and it's out for a goal kick. All right, Nicholas. Weird pass. DeVille clears it. Frolov over to Ziegler. Gets stolen by Nestorov. Over to Verchurito. Roth clearing it. Ziegler crosses it over to Nicholas. Getting bumped out by Bassard. Going for a shot attempt, I think. And it's out for a goal kick. All right, De Winter. Verchurito with a shot. Burrito's able to grab it. Ziegler. Oh, who was offside? Was it Marshall? Okay. All right, Nestorov. Pastor. Frolov with clearance. Arujo passing it over to Roth. Long pass over to De Winter, but Marchell is there to stop it. Campos with a shot attempt, but Burrito grabs it. All right, so that's the first half. We're not really going anywhere with all these shot attempts. Nicholas is already getting tired. So is De Winter. Dang. All right. So I'm gonna have Gotti there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go this route. And go defensive. Yep, that should be fine. Hopefully we'll see what happens. All right, Caron going for a shot. Roth clears it. Passing it over to Ziegler, but Pasteur's in the way. Roth clearing it. It's out for their throw-in currently. Dang, they're already winning 3-0. Frolov clearing it. Marchell tries to pass it over to the wing. Velasco for Jodito, crossing it over the middle. Manoz with a shot. Frolov clearing it. Gotti. Great pass over to Ziegler. Shot is blocked. It's out for a throw-in. Who's he passing it to? He's passing it to Gotti. Goes for a shot, and it's just wide. All right, Caron crossing it over. Frolov clears it. Now passes it back. Not a good idea. Federico with the shot. Garrido's able to grab it. Gotti passing it over to Ziegler. Goes for a shot. Keeper's not able to grab it, but it's out for a corner kick. They're already switching out players. Might have to do that soon. Nicholas going for cross attempt, but Shipper gets nudged away by Delville. We're going to have Hoffer where Grant is. Actually, no, I already said it in stone. Because Nicholas is getting tired. I'm going to have Galliard. Yeah, I'm going to have Galliard there. But I am going to have Hoffer there. Oh, we already got a goal. Nice. Wonder who got it. Oh, it hits the crossbar. So it's a tap in by Shipper. Yeah. That sucks, but oh well. Would have been good. Alright, we're going to keep at this play. I know it's something that's not very practical to use it in that format, but it does help out with somewhat decisive passing. Alright, Caron. Gotti with the steal, passing it over to Roth. passes. Come on. All right, there we go. Over to Roth. Passing it over to the wing of Nicholas, but gets nudged away, and it's out for their throwing currently. All right, Squardo. Passing it over to Frolov. Passes it back to Garrido. A bad attempt. Second time's the charm. DeVell with the steal from Shipper. All right, Sazonov. Nobody's there to receive it, so Roth steals it. Passing it over to Ziegler. Over to Hoffer. Gotti. Passes it to Galliard. Oh, come on, guys. All right, Frederico with a shot. Frolov clearing it. Nice. Okay. So, it's out for their throw-in. All right, Nestorov. Now for another throw-in. All right, Frederico gets stolen by Gotti. Passing it over to Roth. To Shipper. Over to Nicola, or Hoffer. Goes for a shot attempt. Keeper's not able to grab it. It's out for a corner kick. Shipper to take it. Passes it over to the middle. Roth going for a shot. Shot's blocked. All right, Caron. And that's the game. We won 1-0 against Colt City. I guess they changed out their way they were playing now. Can't believe that tap in. So we won against them 1-0. Arctic Storm won against AFC Good Omens 3-1, and Manic Albion won against Flyboys 1-0. So we are currently in first place still. Manic Albion are slowly climbing up there. We have a 2-week break until we go against Flyboys. And then we have Paradoxical Athletic to go against in the Federation Cup. So, dang, Ziegler is getting tired, so is Novikov. So in that week break, we're probably, or in the 2-week break, we'll probably take like a week off and then do some practice training. But anyways, actually, let me see if there's anybody. No, they've already. Oh yeah. I was a little bit too late, but that's okay. I think the people that I have currently are pretty decent. All right, go ahead and save the game and call it good. Have a good day.